What is going on, guys? We're back with the Legacy League for the Cowboys into the championship game. Two of the best teams in the league, two of the best teams in the NFC, of course. The Eagles and the Cowboys, a very decent rivalry going, especially in this league. And honestly, a big telltale of whoever wins this game has a damn good shot of being the Super Bowl champion. New York and Kansas City on the other side. Both decent users, and I mean, Jets roster isn't super great, but that's all that matters, really, the users. And hopefully we can maybe get a little bit on the better side of these matchups. Normally when we play the Eagles, our team just does not show up, and it's just so much harder than us, on us anyways. And so far it's looking pretty decent, actually. Normally our line just falls apart. We can't get open. Defense is always the biggest issue with this Cowboys team. Obviously, that's a big issue in real life as well. Trying to catch a block here, and Reese getting a nice first down. But defense is the biggest thing. Offense usually does its thing, so I'm not really too worried about the offense. 2nd and 7 from the 18-yard line. Dak stepping up, going left. He's going to run, and he's got room. Gets the touchdown from 18 yards. A little nifty running there. 1st and 10, already a 35-yard line, and already a potential touchdown, and it is. A power back goes the distance. That's cool. That's always fun. Literally untouched. Nothing I could really do about it. Maybe shift the other side, but it is what it is. 1st and 10, Eifert, who's been the favorite target of ours, somehow drops that one. Another possession that he probably could have had, and he just didn't. 3rd and 6, Dak finding Eifert, and there's a possession from Eifert. Great catch there. Clutch as hell. 2nd and 10, Dak to the outside, and Crawford gets it swatted. What a throw by Dak, though. 3rd and 10, looking for someone open, and I do not know what happened there, but either way, guy really wasn't open anyway, so maybe it was a good thing. And he gets the ball back. I don't know what that animation is, but it's a 5-yard gain. There's an injury on the play, and you'll soon see that it's a pretty big one as well. Alvin Kamara here getting perfect blocks, as most teams usually do against us. It gets a big gainer. Unless that injury wasn't the one I'm thinking of. There's an injury in this that's kind of big. I go down early, and all of our players get trucked over. Xavier Woods, top 5 safety in the league, just manhandled from the truck stick, which is always cool. 1st and 10, and on the run, he makes a perfect throw to his receiver for a touchdown. There was too much for me to cover there. Really not much I could have done at that point, and I felt like we did an okay job. 1st and 10, Eifert, I don't know why, just our favorite target this game. 1st and 10, again from the 37-yard line, and looking for someone open, and we get Ty Montgomery, who, of course, ever since Dez left, became a very big player for us, and almost always shows up. Elliott, good gain of about 14, and there was also an offside penalty, if I'm not mistaken, and of course we decline it. 3rd and 10, though, no one really open, and we get the pressure to us, so kind of force one in there. Luckily, it was contested both ways. And there goes another truck, and look at that. I mean, I don't really know what we could do at that point. Down by 4, and that's going to already extend back to down by 21. And here's another injury, and it is Awuzie with a knee cartilage tear, meaning no matter what, that will be his last game of the season, obviously. 2nd and 2, we really need to get things going, because so far, defense has just been terrible. Offense has been good, but it's not good enough according to the way the defense is playing. Start of the 2nd quarter, though, still anyone's game, even though we're down by quite a bit so far. 1st and 10, and what are we going to do? Dak just has all the time in the world, but we did have the backup all the way, and nobody was open literally at all, and we just make a bad decision, and we get picked off. Really not much to it. Don't know how we didn't get open. It's just things happen. 1st and 10, rolling playmaker, and he gets the first down. 3rd and 12 from the 29-yard line. Oop, almost caught the wrong camera angle. That would have sucked. And there's the playmaker rolling out. He's going to roll in, actually. He's going to scramble, and I believe he's going to be short by a yard, which he is, kicking the field goal. Down by 14 now with about 5 minutes left. Reese catches the ball, or not. Super late hit stick, drops it. Thank God it wasn't a fumble. 2nd and 10 from the 27. Reese does get open and gets about, to the midfield point, a little bit past it. Under 5 minutes, but if we can score a touchdown here, it would be huge for us. Backing up, backing up, backing up. Can we find anyone open? Playmaker, Reese underneath, avoiding the hit stick and getting hit sticked anyways, but it's still a first down. 4th and 1 now, a huge conversion. Can we get it? Stepping up, throwing, and not a great decision. However, the flag appears to be pass interference, and luckily for us, it wasn't going to show the return. Even if it was legit, I wouldn't show it because that's just a lot to deal with. And I might have had Reese there. Looking back at this footage, might have had Reese, but it was a tough throw to make and tough decision against the grain. So threw it underneath, played it safe, and gave up. Or only got 3 points. And speaking of giving things up, we gave up like a 40-yard play already. 3rd and 4. Defense. I mean, we are already playing without Anthony Brown. And now, we're not playing without Shays here, though. That's a great user pick. But now without Awuzie, our number 2 corner is like a 79 overall. So at this point in this league, that is kind of rough to play with. But still, got to try to find a way to win a championship game here. 1st and 10 for the 41-yard line. Dak throwing one deep to Reese, who actually catches that. And I was apparently, this is old news now, I really don't care, but I was called for swerve catching, which honestly, I don't know. I didn't really see much there, to be honest, but obviously you guys know I don't know how to do that, and obviously they know that as well. But either way, it didn't really result in anything anyway, so at least we're clear there. 2nd and 10. He's just scoring at will, and there we go. Roberts gets jump balled on once again. In these matchups, there's really not much I can do. It's not like I've really made poor decisions, even though that one you could debate kind of was, but Earl kind of used it outside and missed it by an inch. Got a couple of decent possessions. But hey, the game's still not over. I know, like I said, it's we're struggling and there's not much we can do to try to get the ball back, but hey, it's not over until it's over. 3rd and 9, all the time in the world. Man coverage. Byron comes up with a pick, but he can't get his feet down. It's still going to result in a punt. 1st and 10, and Ty Montgomery can't get his feet down. Pretty damn good throw, all things considered. 2nd and 10, looking for the first down. Elliott gets a lot of yards and gains about 20 on the play, or kind of near 20. 1st and 10 again. Almost the end of the 3rd quarter. A little bit of pressure. What a throw right to Eifert. It's going to put him over 100 yards in the game. Not that that's really even a priority for us. 3rd and 10, stepping up, and I didn't mean to jump that far, but you guys know Madden animations kind of do that sometimes. 2nd and 9 now, and he's going to take some pressure, and Byron Jones, our best corner, gets beat again. I mean, there's really not much, once again, that we could really do there. And here, Lamar Jackson is going to outrun everyone because we have literally probably the slowest D-line in the league. I'd probably say we do have the slowest pass rush in the league. And we're also not the most talented at the pass rush position. Something we probably will draft. We've been trying to draft for ages. 3rd and 1, we do force a sack. So, it could have been worse. And on 3rd and 10, we're trying to prove that. And here is a long throw. Reese makes the catch. That's a really clutch play. 2nd and 10 from the 46-yard line. Trying to keep the dream alive. We have wide open. Demary Bird getting a huge first down there. 34-yard line, 1st and 10, looking for Bird again, who is going to get down to the 2-yard line. Can we get into the end zone? 1st and 10 from the 2, and Blunt scores a touchdown. So, I mean, we're trying to keep up as much as we can, but this defense is atrocious, and look at that. I mean, that's a first down on like 4 players. 2nd and 17 after a sack, though. Looking to try to get off the field. I kind of leave that one open, but I had to cover someone else. Des Bryant, I believe, on the play. Gains about 9. Can we make this stop? Please. Somebody, and over the middle. Des Bryant makes the catch and gets the first down. So the game is looking kind of scarce here. 1st and 10, you would have figured he would have ran in one of the times, and he didn't. I went for the possession tackle. Whatever conservative tackle in the game just auto-juked me, so unfortunate there. About a minute left, unless we can get a miracle, and A great play by Eifert, but of course, a legal throw over the line, which does suck, but hey, we were way over the line. You can pretty much see that from a mile away. 35 seconds left, 1 timeout. Looking for anything. And more worse than losing is not knowing math, and I kicked a field goal from there. Down by 9 still. If we get the onside kick, it's going to hurt, and we don't. Do we make him fumble? We don't. So at the end of the day, math didn't matter because we still would have lost anyways. Didn't get the onside kick. Of course, that's going to end our playoffs. Obviously, almost everyone loses to him. He's very good at Madden. And what the hell? It looks like... Tell me it didn't look like Dak's forearms were, like, hit with saran wrap. Saran wrap. They wrapped those arms up. Try to preserve them for the offseason, even though we don't know if he's going to be on the team. We kept up decently well enough, you know? It's not as much of just him being better than me, because I think user to user, I'm very similar. I might not know super great plays or ways to beat certain coverages, but user to user, we're very similar. The problem is, it's clear as day that his team outperforms mine, and we just don't make the plays we need to. We can't cover. Obviously, we had injuries. That doesn't help. We don't come off the blind at all. That's the biggest issue, which is what we're going to be addressing, of course, is the pass rush. Because as of right now, we're slow as hell. We never get off the line. We can't stop the run. We literally have probably one of the worst defenses in the league. We are just so damn bad. And of course, it doesn't help that the run game has kind of declined majorly as we've gotten more into passing the ball. But yeah, those injuries do hurt. Anthony Brown and Awuzie are 2 top corners, or quote-unquote top corners being out. But hey, it's going to conclude the season. Sucks that we lost, but hey, there's a whole nother one coming around. So hopefully you guys come back for the next video. But until next video, see ya!